This is Woody with Woody's Trapping again, back with you today. Excuse me. And we're down in the workshop again. The other day I uploaded a video on how I made my snares. And on the end of that snare, I've got a swivel. And I make my own swivels. Looks like this. And I've made my own jig to make these swivels. And today I want to show you that jig. And maybe you can make yourself one and make your swivels. Save you some time. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get the camera on this. Okay, what I've got here is just a piece of bed railing, and this is a piece of top, iron stock. This is a inch and a half by a half inch. And what I did, I come in 1 inch and cut my groove in here. Now you don't have to do that. You can get a piece of 1 inch stock by a half inch and do away with this if you want to, but I've got a purpose for it, and I'll show you that later. You want to drill your hole through it, and the rod that goes through it is a 13/64. This is the rod. Now what I did, I took a 1 inch by 2 inch piece and welded to the end of the rod. Now once you drill your hole in this, this is where your rod goes. Fits like this. Okay, we're going to put it in the vise. Hopefully you can see that. Let me lower this just a little bit. Okay. Now this piece right here, this is your handle. This is about a 2 inch piece, same stock that I had, and it's 1.5 inches. And what I did, I cut out a 3/4 inch opening, about a half inch deep, maybe 3/4 inch deep. You want to drill your hole through this stock, and then of course I just made me a crank and welded this to this part. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can make us a swivel. Now what I do, I've got a 10 inch piece of 9 gauge wire, and I measured it halfway. What I generally do is take mine over to the sander, and I'll kind of round these ends off on each end before I make my swivel. And the purpose of that, if you run out right, then you haven't got to do any grinding on the ends right here. What I do is I take this, put it halfway. You want to put this right under your rod if you cut your notch. And you got it in like this. All right, you want to come around with your wires. The left goes over the top, like this. The right goes under the bottom, like this. Now you've got it. Hopefully you can see that. All right, you want to put your crank on like this. You'll catch your wire, and then you'll crank it. As you can see, it makes a pretty good swivel. I'm going to have to tap that out because it wraps around that pretty tight. And as you can see, there's our swivel. Now generally what I'll do, I'll take it over to the grinder and grind these off. And you'll wind up, it'll look like this. You've got these little edges right here. And this swivel, once you get it made, it'll hold just about anything that you want to hold with it. This one got a little bit off right there, but it'll still work. But you can see, hopefully this will help you out if you want to make one. You have to get a pretty good piece of steel rod. Sometimes this one will bend with me. I need to make me another one stronger. But you want to get you a good piece of steel rod to go through there, because you're cranking pretty good on this. That 9-gauge wire is pretty tough. I'll have to bend that back. But as you can see, this is the way I make my swivels. Hopefully that'll help out somebody today. Hopefully you can build your own jig and make your own swivels. All right. Hopefully I got that all on there for you. I'm gonna have to get me a little bit stiffer rod to go through it on mine. But I've made a lot of swivels off of that thing and put on a lot of snares. So this is Woody signing out. If you like our videos, go down and subscribe and hit the like button and share it with somebody. And if you want to see the snares that I made, go to Woody's Trapping, Making a Snare with Woody, I think is where they got it on there, or I've got it on there. So we signing out. Have a good day today. Thank you for watching.